Hey, Budget Girl here, and today I want to talk to you about wasting your time in college. Now, I kind of did this. I have a degree from college and I graduated in 4 years, and as y'all know, I have a little over $31,000 in debt that I'm paying for. So, of course, as I'm going throughout my day, I think about things that I could have done better during my time in college. Now, I say this not to complain, but in the hopes that someone out there will take my advice and not make the same mistakes I did. As the first person in my family to go to college after high school, everyone was happy for me and no one really had any good advice. So here are my experiences 4 years out. First of all, when you go in freshman year, they're going to hand you this banner book. It's really cool. It shows you all of the courses you will need to graduate. Now, it's going to be about 130 hours or so, depending on your college. And of that 130 hours, only about 85 of those hours are going to be academically related to your major. Like to graduate with a degree in this, only about 85 of those hours are going to be that. So you have all these extra hours you can kind of do whatever with. Now, if you're like me and most of the people I know, you sat down with your budget book every semester and went through and saw which courses you needed to take, and you put a couple of those in, and then you filled the rest of your time with easy courses. Lazy people courses, easy A's, basically sleep through class type courses. I took a movie course where we literally went in and watched a movie once a week and everyone got an A. I took another 1-hour credit course for walking. I got credit for it. Now, what I wish I had done instead of taking these gimme courses was actually taken advantage of the fact that even small universities like mine have just a ton of different programs and things offered that anyone, absolutely anyone, can sign up for or get into. Academically, one thing that I really screwed up on was I clept out of French 1 and 2 because I took it in high school and could pass the little written test. Now, for my degree, a Bachelor in Arts, and for most degrees, you just need 300 or 3,000 and above course level classes. So if their college offers Spanish 1, 2, 3, and 4 and French 1, 2, 3, 4, required for your major would just be a 3 and 4 for either of those. Now, I thought I was being clever and getting out of work and took French because I had taken it in high school and because I heard it was a super easy course and the teacher didn't care. And she didn't. We basically watched Les Petits Prince and typed our essays into Google Translate and still got out of there with a B. Super job. What I should have done, and what I have friends that did and are far better off for it, is taken the hard teacher, the hard Spanish teacher that everyone knows about, but will actually teach you the dang language. My friend Katie went through 4 years of this, never having heard anything other than hola in her life before, and is now completely fluent in a second language. So in addition to her degree in nursing, and she is now a bilingual nurse, like she gets paid a ton of extra money for being bilingual, she also managed to get language fluency out of her college education. They even paid for her to go to Mexico one summer and do an immersion program on scholarship. How cool would that be? But I didn't take advantage of it because I was lazy. A lot of people didn't. Outside of academics, colleges offer all sorts of classes that if you decide to get into after you're out of school are going to cost a ton of money. For instance, my school taught singing lessons and guitar lessons, ceramics lessons, all sorts, like art, weaving, all sorts of stuff. I did take scuba diving, and that was awesome, but honestly, I haven't used that much since college, or at all. I really wish that I had taken advantage of those things that are being offered, because now I really wish I could have, like, I want to learn guitar, but it's going to cost $35, $40 a lesson, which isn't in my budget right now. If I had taken it in school, I could have essentially learned it for free because I was already paying for X amount of classes. Speaking of which, in college, I and a lot of other people did not take the maximum number of hours that you were allowed to take per semester. For instance, basically the school charged me for 18 hours a semester, and usually I took 15, 14, 17. If I went back now, I would take 18 hours every single stinking time, because I was paying for it. And there's so much more stuff I could have learned. That's all there is to it. There's so much more I could have learned. My school had this amazing cooking program, and this is a small school we're talking about, like Little Mississippi School. I could have taken culinary classes alongside like world-renowned chefs, but I didn't take advantage of it because I was lazy. And if at all you are worried about the grades, which I was in school, I didn't want to take the hard Spanish class because I was afraid it would bring my GPA down. Let me tell you how many times people have asked me what my grades were like in college. It's like that old joke, what do you call the doctor that graduated at the bottom of the class? A doctor? No one has ever asked me what my grades were like in college. Now, this may differ for you if you're going to grad school or planning to go to a PhD program and need scholarships, but for the vast majority of us who just need a bachelor's degree in something to get hired anywhere, it doesn't matter what your grades are. I graduated with a 3.8 and nobody cared. It didn't matter. Sorry, that's my dog. Come here, Ro. Come here. Sweet girl. Sweet girl. That's a good puppy. Alright, get down. Get down. Get down. Basically, don't be lazy if you're going to college. Take advantage of the fact that you are spending thousands and thousands of dollars, or if you have scholarships that someone is paying thousands and thousands of dollars for you to go to school, and basically squeeze every single drop of post-college learning skills that you can get out of it. It's like going to the store because you need some eggs to make an omelet. You only need 3 eggs. Eggs are on sale, 10 for $1. Do you just take the 3 eggs and pay your $1, or do you take all 10 and pay your $1? Because it's going to cost the same anyway. Basically,